Hello, 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 everyone. So here we are. This is the finale of Zeldathon Forces. Thank you to Jackson for being here on the piano to lend us some gentle music here. Now, I have a few things to say before we get going here, just a few notes on how this is going to work because it's a little bit different. But before I get to that, I do want to read what Clinkit sent for us. Clinkit, unfortunately, had to leave early to go to MagFest. So I'm going to give a couple of her thanks before we get into our formal grand finale here. So on behalf of the Party Planning Committee, Clinkit would like to say, I've never been good at recognizing when I've taken on too much until it's too late. Many plans for the committee were not executed as we'd planned, largely because I let myself be consumed by the rest of the marathon. Love's Horse Girl should receive 100% of the credit for making showroom food happen. And Mojo ensured she had a ride to the store to keep that room properly stocked. So thank you to Mojo. Clinkit is incredibly thankful to them and the other members of our makeshift team for their energy and enthusiasm for making the marathon the best it can be off stream, which is an area we can easily neglect, but it is equally important for morale and welfare. So that's one message there from Clinkit there. And the other one she want to send for is from on behalf of everybody who worked on the set. She says, Jiggy approached me about building a set last marathon, and as usual, I jumped on board without even taking the time to critically think about what amount of time it would require. Jiggy thought we needed 3 days to build the set, and honestly, we probably did. But I knew it had to happen in 1 day, just due to the reality of everyone's schedule. I want to thank all of the 20 or so people that made it happen on Christmas, or 20 or so people who arrived on Christmas to help make it happen. Thank you to Tabatai Cooking, Infantino Duck, and Melvica for taking my crazy plans for 8 flats and a miscalculation of wood and somehow still managing to construct structurally sound flats. Thank you to Monostash for, please. Thank you to Monostash for taking the lead on color design and detail work, and to Luke the Spoo, Loves Horse Girl, OMG's Monica, and Ilya for their work on the foam walls. Thank you to Bonds the Bard for his impeccable sanding and staying skills on the set cart. Thank you to Lizardo and King Bacon for running out on random nights to pick up barrels and vintage chests from the local area after receiving frantic Discord messages from me. Thank you to everyone else who took on odd jobs that crazy setup day and ensured that the set happened. It wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you to Jiggy for allowing me to take a lot of creative control and not hating me for yelling and demanding that the walls be bricks and not boulders. Lastly, thank you to MC for allowing it to happen. I love how it turned out, and I promise we'll fix the floor next time. So can we give a big thanks to Clinkit as well? So, in the past of Zeldathon, we've had a type of award that we gave out. It was a little certificate. You're hearing me right. The past, a little certificate that had everybody's name on it, as well as just sometimes a joke or sometimes a little like touching message that I would send. And as time has gone along, it's been harder and harder for me to find a key moment to point to it for every person. And I always feel bad when I have to give out an award that's not like, hey, remember that one time we went to Sheets and you fell down on the floor, but it was okay because like you landed on like this candy bar, it cushioned your fall. I don't know, and the candy bar award, so I didn't want to do that and give anybody like a half-baked award. So I knew months and months ago that I had to do something better. And so I actually was thinking about inspiration for a long time. And it goes back to a story from my childhood, so please indulge me for a moment. Back when I was a kid, I always wanted a trophy of some sort. I was desperate for some sort of recognition that I did something good. And I really never got one. One time, I was in wrestling. I don't know why. And I did all the practice, all fall, all the way leading up to winter. I 3 months of wrestling practice. I did not enjoy it, but you know what? I went to my first meet and I was ready to go. Many people may have heard this story before. I've told it on my stream. First meet I go to, first match, I meet up against this kid. We do our thing, and like instantly he breaks my arm. And so I went to the hospital, and as I was being walked out, I walked past the cart of participation trophies. I did not get one, which made me mad because I felt like I participated more than anybody else. Since then, I've been very grateful because many of you have given me trophies. I've gotten trophies for different things, and they've meant a lot to me. And then I was like, I have to give a trophy to all of you. But then I thought about the cost of 80 trophies. And then I was a dummy and probably spent more money on it than I actually needed to. Because I saw Arctic, my husband, he had a thing from, I believe it was a summer camp. I may have got the story wrong, where he had a little trophy. And I wanted to show you ours, and it inspired me. All right, so, and this is something that I'm hoping to continue into the future here. Thank you, Jackson. So everyone will get a little trophy that looks something like this. And what's special is everyone is individual and different. It has the marathons that you've been to. Each one of these is an individual Lego brick. I'm hoping to bring new Lego bricks every marathon so you can add on your marathon story. I'd like to give a big thanks to Big Bro Pikafoop for helping make these toppers for us. I'd like to thank Arctic for having a trophy that I stole the idea from, and also for helping me apply all these stickers. It's been a lot of stickers. And also to Junie for helping construct these and keep the secret from me for 48 hours here. So thank you for keeping the secret. For all of our Forces new time attendees, and as well as our guests, I will ask you all to come up at the end because I have yours unnamed because I didn't have to make yours special. like you were just one brick. Okay. I have something else I wanted to say. Yes. I just want to refresh myself. Each one of these bricks is very fun because as I was working on all of these and I was looking at everybody's name, I thought of different moments, and I talked to Arctic a lot while I was making them, and I'd be working on this one's Jiggy's, and I'd be like, yeah, and here's Jiggy's relief one. He technically paid for that marathon, so I'm going to give that one, but he technically wasn't allowed a relief for 80% of the marathon, but he gets a brick. And I told little stories as I was working on these, and they each mean a lot to me, and I hope that each one of these little bricks means something to you all about your story here at the marathon and what you've done to help raise over $2.6 million for charity. As I call you up to gather these, please take that opportunity if you would like to give a speech or a comedy routine, whatever you want to do. Keep it kind of short. We don't have all day, but feel free to talk. And I have stuff to say, but I'm going to do it at the end because I'm already nervous. So no crying until the end. That's mother taught me that, but not my mother, the series. This one is Jiggy, so he's not here. We are going to raid Jiggy. He went home, so I could raid him. That's not why. Not the only reason. Is Jem here? Do you have anything you want to say?
I don't have anything I want to say. I just love you, MC. That's all I want to say.
As you come up, give me a little signal, point to my microphone if you want to say something, so that way I don't have to make it awkward for every single person. Hey, Junie, you want yours? It's a random chance.
I'd like to say hello. I'm just very grateful oh no, I'm already gonna cry. I'm just very grateful to be able to come to the Zeldathon and make friends with all of you because you've changed my life. I love MC very much. I love all my friends very much. Oh no! I love you all!
I love you, Judy. Oh man, I said no crying to the end. Here I go. Evan's not here, but everybody give it up for Evan. Thank you so much. Systematically, probably the people who've been to the most marathons will be at the bottom because they have big trophies. You know what they say? Never mind. Panda's also not here, but give it up for Panda. Panda's not here, right? Okay. If I'm wrong, if somebody is here and I say they're not, please just stand up and yell at me. Oh. It's okay. It's made of Lego. This is for E from Blockhead. Big shouts to E as well. Lim went to MagFest with Freya, so have fun and enjoy. I wonder how many people I'll get that's not here. That's a person. Here we go. Who's this? Best's cat also went to MagFest. You know we're doing a marathon here. MagFest can wait. No, it can't. Oh, here, this is Lindsay went to sleep, right? Yeah. Lindsay went to sleep. All right, yeah, Lindsay. All right. Come on. Steenus, yeah. He was at Tech Desk. Good meme.
Alright, I could thank a billion people, but there's one person I want to thank. She's sadly not here because she had a lot of family trouble this year. But I want to thank my friend Abby. Because without her, I wouldn't have ever met you back in 2013 at Minecon. That's why I got here. So thanks to her and thanks to all of you, because I've made a billion friends here. I'm so happy.
Thank you, Steenus. Is Luke the Spoo here? Okay. Oh, you're right there. Hey, what's up? Okay, hey, how about a hug? How about a hug? We will. Wait. Garfunkel left? Or is it Garfunkel? And ZQ? Yes, ZQ. Yes. Okay, thank you. Help me. Yes, let's go to Garfunkel. Monica is here. Monica's here.
Thank you all for being great and putting up with ridiculousness that I come up with. And honestly, thank you to Jackson for putting up with all my dumb stuff that we get up to in music. Bro, please play Star Trek Enterprise. Hydrate. Always hydrate.
I forgot, bro. Hipster. Yeah, hipster.
Hi. So I was hoping this was gonna come a little bit later because I was trying to put thoughts into words, and it tends to ramble a little bit when I try and do that. But Zeldathon's meant a lot to me. When I graduated in 2014, I ended up having a really bad flare of my chronic illness, and I got really sick for 6 months and kind of got really introverted and not really had much connection with people. And then my good friend Shadow Temple was like, hey, I'm going to this marathon called Zeldathon, and I kind of got connected in through that and got talking with a few other people, and kind of it helped me pull out of that connection. I've met a ton of great people that I probably wouldn't have met without it. People in Canada, people in Texas, just everybody all over. I met my girlfriend who lives in Belgium. My mom was like, you spent so much time staying in your house. I was really surprised when you said you had a girlfriend, even more surprised when she was on the other side of the world. So Zeldathon's had a really big impact on me these last few years since 2014, and I'm just incredibly grateful to all of you, grateful to MC for doing that and just kind of showing the, when I went through all of that, I was like, is this just going to be my life? A lot of sadness and pain, and just it was kind of a something to look to and kind of strive for to get through, and just work to make the world a better place. And I'm just really appreciative of that, and I hope that I got everything out there and it was relatively clear. So thanks a lot.
Time to go back to the worst gotcha game. I'm please not Magfest. Please not Magfest. Fisty's here, right? Okay, yes. Who's up next? Funny Man. Yeah, Funny Man. Yeah. I got you. Watch this one. Hey, Funny Man.
Hey,
What's your New Year's resolution?
800 by 600. But on a serious note, folks, when I think about Zeldathon, aside from just the general excitement of coming and being here every 6 months, it's one of the highlights of my year. I think back to the first marathon that I was at and how when I left, I was really sad for a bit because it was like I just made 70 friends and now I have to leave all of them for 6 months. So good to see you again, friends. I'll see you again in 6 months.
Who? Oh yeah, I started writing champions, and then I crossed it out and wrote Basoonify. Magfest. Thank you, Basoonify. Trevino. Let's give it up for Trevino. Should have handed you this first.
Okay, thank you. Well, so am I on? Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been watching Zeldathon since like maybe 2013. Is like, I forgot where I found you. Like, I guess it's like through Zelda Universe or something, because that's where I also work as well. But no, like you guys make some really great shows. I love being a part of it. Like now as like the past 2 years, and it's been life changing for me. Like being a lot more social, a lot more motivated to like make stuff, like create fun events, and like just be around people. Like it's really motivating. It's like I've had a hard time the past couple of years just like trying to get back into being social with people, and this has been a great way to like, you know, let loose and just like be out of your comfort zone. And like, boy, do people really push you out of your comfort zone here, but in a loving and fun and family way. Like whatever, I can't speak words. I played a game for like 12 hours today. I can't use my words anyway, but like, no, I love everybody here. It's like I'm just really happy. I feel like I need to be here, and I'm really happy to be here. Like, thank you just like for letting me be a part of it. Like you and Campy inviting me, like just it meant a lot to me. It's like thank you for giving me the chance and like making events for this event. I can't use my words. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Doug or not?
I went to Cures.
Dang, I knew her. Wait. What? No, you went to Cures?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I took this cross and I have all the Legos and the stickers in my hotel room. I'll get you before you go. I knew it happened.
Yay.
Yeah, as an addendum, if you find an error with your Lego statue, just let me know before the end of the marathon, and I'll get it to you. Don't worry. Hello? Phonic is asleep. Yes, Phonic is also asleep, right? So thank you to Phonic so much. That was so much fun. Loves horses, girl.
I love you all so much. Thank you.
Scootish couldn't be here, but thank you, Scootish, for being weird. Oh, man. It's a lot of forced ones. Here we go. Gymnast couldn't be here. Thank you for being speedy. Thank you, Gymnast. How about Rom Scout? Is Rom Scout still here? Yeah, let's go, Rom Scout. Have you been here for an awards ever? Have you been here for an awards before?
Yeah, since your very first marathon. What are you talking about?
Oh.
You missed like 5, dude.
No. These are the only 3 you were here for.
Oh, for the awards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So obviously I came here as a Twitch cop, and I appreciate that all of you are still very welcoming to me, not intimidated by me. Let me rope you into playing very obscure, weird games nonstop. And I definitely can say no matter where I work the rest of my life, I will continue trying to come to these. And you're all amazing friends. So thank you. And thank you, MC.
Oh, did I put Gymnast back in there? I was like, holy smokes, wow. He's very powerful. He did a clip back into the box. Very tricky, very tricky. Retzum here? Retzum's here? Yeah, there he is.
I just want to say, someone who married into Zeldathon, I didn't really know what I was getting into, and I still don't, but I'm starting to. So thanks, you've got an amazing community. It's been wonderful to be a part of it.
Is Father World's here? Father World's here? I think he dipped out already. All right, thank you so much for being here. All right, here we go. Let's see. Contraction. $131,000. I don't know if you wanted that.
Stinky. But on a real note, though, I just wanted to say I'm honestly really happy to be here. When I first saw that Discord message with my invite to my first marathon, I was really about to cry. It just meant like I got to see so many of my friends finally in person, and it really means so much to me. And really, I love all you guys. You guys are always there to really give me that push when needed. And honestly, the motivation that I get from this place here, you guys have really helped me out with that, starting to make bigger moves and everything. And things are really starting to get better for me. So thank you so much for everything, guys.
Big shout outs go out to Mini Kitty as well. Thank you, Mini Kitty. Simulated Greg's here, right?
Yes, I do. So ever since MC said that we had the opportunity to speak, I've been thinking about it a lot, and also thinking about how I'm going to say something without trying to cry. This year for me has been quite wild. The past 6 months specifically, I've been realizing how people always say I'm super kind and super selfless, and I've come to a point to realize that I sometimes fail to do that for myself. And I'm just so glad to be a part of this community here, because you guys have shown me what that love can look like from other people, and I'm also being able to learn how I can do that for myself as well. And I'm just so happy to be here.
Thank you, Greg. This one says dark.
I'll make this quick because I have a camera to run. You guys all mean a lot to me. I first got invited at Zeldathon Mission, and that was basically right after I got out of high school, and it was a very not so good point for my life. And being welcomed here and by everyone with love and appreciation for everything, it really means a lot to me. I'm a little lost for words. I'll just leave it at this. Special shout outs to Toby Fox. Toby Fox has a very particular meaning for me being here, and I would just like to say thank you.
Luke Zumicki. I wrote on this Luke S with 3 ellipses because I didn't really know how to spell it on them.
It's okay. I don't know how to spell it either. Time to ad lib. I think Zach texted me in college, and he was like, "You're a software developer, right? You want to help? We want to help MC with the website." Sure. So that was my first foray into this, and then as I found out more about it, I was like, "What the heck is this? What is going on?" My first Zelda game was Ocarina of Time when I was like 12, and we rented it from a Blockbuster, and I didn't even like it. So, oops, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Blockbuster doesn't even exist anymore. Thank you. My family's pretty much just me and my parents. A lot of people are dead. A lot of people don't talk to each other anymore. It's a lot of hate. So thank you all for kind of standing in and being a family.
Thank you so much. It's like a playground. Oh. Hey, Tylenos, get up here. And Highlight Cam's here, too. Welcome, Highlight Cam. There you go.
I just wanted to say one thing here. I still have 2 more scenes to film for Emmett and Randall, so if anyone wants to participate in those, let me know.
Thank you, Tylenos. Freya went to MagFest. Have fun, Freya. I love you very much. Ganon 11.
Could we hurry this up? I have to get to MagFest. I thought about a lot of things I wanted to say, some serious, some goofy. I could talk about how this marathon gets me through New Year's, which weren't always great for me. I could talk about how much you've inspired me. I could talk about how the only thing I talk about at work anymore is that I do this. But I think I'll just leave it at Team Power. Who?
Who? Who? Hold on. 1 second. Why don't we do team? Sorry. Why don't we do new attendees of Zeldathon Forces? So if you're a new attendee of Zeldathon Forces, can you like line up over by the barrels real quick? They're all in my vision here, so I'm gonna. Cool. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Looks like it. Cool. All right, come up here, Bonds. Yeah, don't trip. Don't trip! Don't trip.
So I don't really consider myself a wise person, but I got sorted into Team Wisdom anyway. So, it's funny you talk about stories because my whole life is stories. That's why I'm Bonds the Bard. I read every story, every comic book, every movie, every TV show. I love just the story. Humanity is so addicted to stories. Even when we sleep, our brains tell us stories to get through the night. And so I derive a lot of my wisdom from the wise men that I read. And 2 that always stick out are, if all you look for is darkness, that's all you'll ever see. But if you look for the light, you'll often find it. And when there's trouble, look for the helpers. And I don't have to look beyond this room to see either. So thank you for being helpers. Thank you for being the light. Team Wisdom forever.
Here's Inka.
I just want to say thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the parts I was in.
I'm gonna give a special shout out to Ika for kind of like running into our audio mixer and like being like really good at it, like frame one. So good job on that. Yeah, you're pretty dang good. Like, hey, let's get Taylor up here. Taylor, come on up. Oh, Taylor just reminded me with the note card that if you're a committee lead when I call you up, you can do your bit there if you'd like to. Yes. Anyway, here.
MC, thanks for inviting me. Words can't describe how cool it is to end 2019 and start 2020 at Zeldathon. As a longtime viewer, I would have never believed that could happen. Thanks to all the attendees for being so warm and welcoming. Literally, the moment I stepped off the plane, I saw Tabatai cooking and Monostache and Thunderscott, and they just from the second I got off the plane, and it's been nonstop fun and warmth. And of course, as Dev Team lead, thank you all of Dev Team. We have Arctic Light, Simulated Greg, Force, Danny, Skippy, Lyco's Jedi, Donshi, Stina Smerit, Chaco, and I'm going to throw an honorary to Dino for his help with the train overlay a couple nights ago. Yeah, thanks to Dev Team, we have the website updates. Greg took care of those up to the last minute. The Zeldathon bots, thanks to Dawn. The donation reader, Danny and Grant have been working around the clock all throughout the marathon, all throughout the year to get those ready. So thank you all, and to all the attendees, thanks for having me. Chat, thanks for donating. It's been great.
Ilya. I can't believe it's Ilya. Oh, you want this, right? You want the yeah. Do you want this too?
Yes, please.
All right.
Okay. So I have been watching Zeldathon since Zeldathon Water. I'm sorry. You have become Zeldathon. Thank you for that. I didn't think I'd get so emotional, but I live in a very small town, and ever since I was a kid, I haven't really understood a lot of the other people who live around me. And I've never really felt like I've had a lot of friends. But I walked in the door here and I felt at home. I could stop. I could talk to anybody here, and I've never felt like I was out of place. So I want to thank you all for being a community, for being like everybody at home, everybody here. Just thank you for just being.
Dylan. Operations. You want this next? You want this one too?
I would like to say thank you for inviting me. It's given me a chance to meet friends I've had for like half my life now, as well as meet some new ones. So thank you. Also, if you'd like to give me your IT tag as like a little gift for me to remember you, that'd be great. By the way, that's it. Thank
you. If Duck or Evie would like to appear camera, would you like to come up here and get yours? Please, if you'd like to, absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
So a lot of viewers don't know this, but Zeldathon's trying out a guest program, and we're kind of the guinea pigs, us and the top tier backers for Money Making Game. And I just want to thank the team for being so welcoming. I mean, as soon as we got here, nobody treated us differently. You were also welcoming, and it didn't matter that our tag said guest. You treated us like part of the team, and we really appreciate that. So thanks. You wanna say?
Thank you for coming. So I think that's all of our Force of New Time attendees. Some of them may have left. That's why I have more. I'll put them over here. Yeah, Danny left, and others apparently did. Oh, I think I have 2 more for the Kickstarter folks. Melviker is here. Melviker, you want to come up? Hey, he's right front row.
I'll keep it brief. I'm better with power tools and a microphone. Thank you to everyone here and everyone at home. And don't tell Jiggy I have set ideas.
Is Flying Ludicolo still here? I haven't seen you. You're right there. I'm not looking at the crowd. There's lights.
While this trophy only has 2 bricks for me, I have been watching Zeldathon for quite some time now, and I have grown with the community, and I would love to keep growing along with this family.
What you don't get at home is the part of the hug where I whisper sweet nothings into your ear. You don't get that at home. That's off stream. You know, Valor for you. Let's get some big thanks to Clinkit. Oh, here we go. What's here? Oh, Esteban was already left, but hey, Esteban, this may have been your first attendee marathon, technically, but I did give you all 4 that you've been at, so thank you. Thank you for your help. Thank you for making the documentary real. Part of the ship, part of the crew. You can't kickstart a friend. Betsy. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you, Betsy. Microphone.
So I just want to say I've met a lot of friends through Zeldathon, not just at Zeldathon, but a lot of people in chat. And one of them was just up here, and I am now dating them, and now he's here too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Who's next? Smoople. Is that Squidward DeVito?
Yeah, I was gonna do this whole bit with Squidward DeVito, but now I'm all emotional, so I don't know about that. Thanks for being my friends, because I don't know, sometimes when you're feeling down or feeling like you're a failure, that's the best thing to think about, because then you don't feel so bad anymore. So thank you for being my friends.
Trina. Yeah, Trina's here. I already get one to Wrexham. Should we let the pigeon drive the bus? No! Okay, so I want to make sure we're on the same page.
Excellent advice. First of all, I'd like to thank you for being a big enough nerd to create a radio show specifically about discussing Zelda lore, so that I could discover my hidden lore talents and shenanigan my way into this marathon somehow. But what I also wanted to say was, obviously, as a librarian, I've read a lot of stories and a lot of book series that go on for many, many, many volumes. Find a formula and just stick to it. And it works for them. But you also know that they could be doing better. And I've always respected you and all of us who design the marathon for not being afraid to try new things. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like the, screens for adventure and having the human. But sometimes it does, and it's part of the trial and error process. And I just know that this is the best Zeldathon so far, but it will be topped by one in the future. It will. So thank you for all the work that you put in.
Thank you. Reading Rainbow. Is Soren Crystal here? I'm pretty sure he is, right? Yeah. You have to play anime music.
I'm just really happy because I come here like every year, and every year it's a chance to come out of my shell a bit more. And you guys will help me do that. I've been holding back tears since the Legacy mission because I just see that, and it's just we've come so far together, and there's so much we can do together.
Thank you so much, Soren. Thank you so much. Broken, would you like to come up here?
Yeah, I think I do. All right. So, hi, friends. I think I just wanted to say thank you to all of you, and thank you for MC for allowing me to be here, and all the directors, and for this event for being able to happen. I truly believe that each and every one of you helps me be my absolute best self. And back there, on Earth, that's harder to do. And I really believe that I've made a lot of amazing friends here through Zeldathon, and I appreciate each and every one of you so very much, and the work that we do, and it's all for charity, so it's a win-win. So thank you.
I'd like to give some big thanks over to my buddy Organics. Thank you so much. He's over on audio right now. Thank you so much, Rob. Can we get Valor up here? Oh, nice shirt. Nice shirt.
Nice shirt. He gives me the microphone because he knows already. Well, first of all, he also required me to do something, but yeah, you did. But I have just a little bit to say. So my first Zeldathon that I ever watched was St. Jude, and I remember because my friend Leo Lyon, I don't know if he's in chat, he's asleep now, but he said, "Hey, you like Zelda?" I'm like, "I've been known to dabble." And he goes, "Well, there's these guys who are playing Zelda and raising money for charity, and your favorite Zelda game is coming up, which was Link to the Past." So my first one was Link to the Past, and I remember my thought, and I asked him, I'm like, how do they fit so many people in that little house? And that was the last house marathon, from what I understand. And but I watched her grow, and I didn't really get plugged into the community until Zeldathon Hope, and it was a rough time for me. It seems to be the case for a lot of people, and I just not lost my job, but been demoted, and I'd lost this thing, and I had this vacation time, and it just so happened to coincide with Hope, and I got plugged in the community, and I got to know people, and I fell in love with that community, that feeling of being welcome in places that I struggle to feel welcome, even amongst my family, and it's not their fault. It's me, and it's me in my heart, and I struggle with that sort of thing, and I'm also struggling with my words right now, but I'm the community team lead right now. And it's so amazing to be able to be a part of this community, to be a part of with you guys, to be a part with each of the team members. I could not do it without Dark, without Tylenos, without Smoople, without Metal Ninja Wolf, without Shadow Temple. All of you helped so much in building this beautiful community. Chat, you don't understand how much you mean to all of us here. And I just want to thank everyone for that, and just I was not at Hope. I watched Hope. Hope was the first. Well, Hope was when I got plugged in community. Yeah, I'm curious. It's actually on there. So it's actually on there. He remembered. But every time that I come to Zeldathon, every time that I walk through those doors, my heart swells because I know that these are my friends. When I'm at home late at night and those thoughts creep in of you're not good enough, of you aren't worth the time, I'm able to combat that because I can say, well, Zeldathon wants me, and if they want me, then I must be doing something right. So I love you guys, and thank you for being the positive thoughts, the memories. This is going to help out a lot with that. Just thinking about all of the memories, the small things that you guys don't realize people are noticing. I notice because I love you guys so much. So.
That's the bit, everyone. Could Legos Jedi get up here and stop switching for a second? It's going to be a nice static shot for all of us.
Gosh, I've been a part of this team in some fashion for about 5 years, been attending for 4.5. You guys are really just so welcoming, and when I was a first-time attendee back in recovery, that was just really nice and really great to just come in and just fit in. Thank you for putting up with all of my shenanigans over the years. From going from, hey, what if we got some lights? What if we got more lights? What if we made Jam Train a rave in terms of lighting? What if we got a video mixer? Thanks for just, sticking with it and putting up with, all of the things that I want to add to this marathon to just make it the best that it can be. Thank you.
All right, we got OC in the house. OC in the house. Sporting the retro Triple Triangle Club shirt. Buy today. Wait, I'll promote that after the marathon. Charity shirts.
Thank you. I want to say a huge shout out to my best friend Fantastic, who could not be here tonight.
He's checking it. I made one mistake. And everybody's gonna be like, Can we get Mojo up here?
Do you want me to do the Abra bit while I'm up here? Yes, please. Do you want to fish for Abras while I'm getting my phone out? Hi, everyone. Abra, possessing the body of Mojo, as I couldn't be here again. I don't want to try and thank everyone by name because I'm going to forget somebody. But I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to the entertainment team again. Your wonderful working contributions make these events, schedules, production, and secret sounds run so much smoother and so much more successfully. This is a blind run. By the way, I didn't pre-read this. All grammar is his. You're all invaluable to the team. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a lot of meetings on time. I saw the responsibilities came into play as we got closer to the event. We still were able to make some amazing things happen on and off screen. I know we are far over time right now, so I'll wrap it up quick. You all are amazing, and I love you. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you next meeting. Love, Abra.
Thank you, Abra. Here's yours. I'll send it home. And now here's Mojo.
I'm so excited about this. This is one of the many secrets that I've been keeping. Yes, I know a lot of secrets. I love being a part of it. I love getting to be a part of the behind-the-scenes stuff. There are a lot of people I want to thank. MC, thank you for giving my family a chance. I know that my family has changed a lot, and I have so many found family members here in this room, in that chat box over there, in our community. I'm so thankful to all of you. I know a lot of people have said very similar things. I'm going to try and be eloquent about it. Thank you for featuring my insanity in the documentary. Thank you for my ghost clothes moment. Imposter syndrome is a very real thing, and it's something that a lot of people struggle with. I know that many people think that I'm kind and successful and what have you. That's something that I struggle to believe about myself on a regular basis. Just ask anybody whose DMs I slide into. So thank you so much for being the 90% of the positivity that we need to hear to drown out the 10% of the negativity. Thank you, donors, for what you do. Thank you, chat and the community, for being a part of this. This wouldn't be what it is without you. And it's not about the money. It's about the community. Thank you, everyone. I'm so thankful that my biological family has grown to be a part of the Zeldathon family. I am so honored to be a part of something that is so much bigger than myself. I look forward to seeing where we go, and I don't think we should stop at 10 more years. I think we should just keep going 5 ever. So thank you. It's been an honor to get to watch everybody grow and change. Thank you for watching me grow and change. Let's keep going all the way to the moon.
Thank you, Mark. Could we get Dino? Dino.
So I'm pretty sure there've already been enough tears tonight, and I don't want to create more, but everyone here has helped me through some pretty sad stuff that's been going on recently, and I just want to thank you.
Can you like sustain something while you walk up his own? Jackson!
Thank you very much. I have something to say. MC Gamer? You annoy me. What is this, summer camp? What's going on here? All right, enough of this stuff. Jamie asked me to do the roast, earlier in this marathon, but I told him no. I said, no, Jamie, you know why? Because I like coming to these marathons, and I want to keep coming to these marathons because it's a great time. You know what? Hey, don't you laugh, Scott, the conspiracy theory guy. I talked to Scott. He's got ammo in his backyard. Oh, I see the Russian planes. They're coming any day now. Oh, and TV for good. Everyone's least favorite Fred Durst impersonator. Oh yeah, I'm rolling. I break a chainsaw. Oh, jeez. I'm sick of you all. I'm tired of it. I come here 2 times a year, freeze my butt off, all right? Half the time the eggs are cold, if there's even hot food. If the chef had to leave, the chef's sick of us too. I've had it, all right? I've had it. But anyway, Super MC Gamer, you've been a great help to my career. Many of the opportunities that I've received in the past few years are strictly because you took a chance on me 5-6 years ago at Zeldathon St. Jude, and I'm forever grateful for you for that. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much for having these wonderful events, and Godspeed in everything you do. Thank you.
I don't like when Jackson compliments me. Is Ping Pong here, or he's not here right now, right? Thank you, Ping Pong, for coming. Thank you for your prize contributions. All right, back on the... let's see. Kelly?
I'm very nervous right now. But I've always wanted to say this, that
You guys have been so nice to me. I'm gonna cry since the first day that I've been here in Deluxe. My life hasn't always been easy, but you guys are like my chosen family, and I love all of you. So thank you for being my friend.
Thank you, Kelly. I almost took the trophy back. I'm sorry. John McKay went to MagFest, so have fun. Enjoy, my friend. And thank you for being part of all the music. I really enjoyed hearing you. TB.
Well done. I just want to say a few things. You know, the world outside of here is filled with a bunch of negativity. Coming here makes everything better, you know. Every time I come out here, I leave motivated, changed, ready to just be a better person. And it's just such a relief coming from everything else and getting to take a break. But there's big things coming for all of us. Muted. Did it die? Hello? Okay. There's big things coming from me, from you guys, from everyone, from Zeldathon. It's going to rock. Thank you.
Dan couldn't be here with us, but let's give it up for Dan. Love you, Dan. Marissa's already set off, but thank you so much, Marissa. Thank you so much, Marissa. Love you very much. All right. Let's see if I can find Shadow real quick to... Yeah, who? Oh, no. Shadow? No. He was first at Lives. Come on, there can't be that many people who were first at Lives. What the heck? Shoop? No, not Shoop. I'll find Shadow later. Shoop, come up here. He considered getting the lights for like 2 seconds.
No, I didn't. I'll take this. No, I really didn't. 2,485 days ago, I gave you $20. That started all of this. Thank you.
Not a bad investment by all accounts. Can we get Jamie up here?
Thanks. I was half expecting to see a second Aotes block there. Making an Aotes too. Gonna do something a little different here. People in chat, you may see a couple faces come up here tonight that you may not recognize. They weren't really on couch camera at any point. And the reason for that is there's a lot of people here who opt not to be on camera as much and do a lot of work behind the scenes. And I think maybe it's not as recognized that there's a ton of work being done outside of what's just visible from that camera over there and just the single angle of the couch. There's a lot of people here who are putting so much work, and it's a thankless job, but right now you're getting your thanks. So everybody who worked on tech, audio, lighting, everyone who helped build the sets and build everything going around here, everyone who's cleaning up, and people who drove. We have people who offer up their cars and go on Walmart trips and stuff, all for the quality of life of the marathon attendees and to make this marathon as amazing as possible. So chat, if I could just see a big wall of PogChamp for everybody who helped out behind the scenes, I'd appreciate it a lot.
Oh boy. Shadow! Yeah, he's not here. Thank you. It's good. Very good. Let's see here. How about you? Is Lucari still here? I believe she is. Yes, absolutely she is.
Just to warn you, I am an ugly crier, so if I just break down crying, I apologize in advance. The year that I found Zeldathon, I'll confess, I never planned on living past 20 years old. And when I found Zeldathon, they really helped me out here. And, second. They gave me a community that I was never really part of in real life. They opened up to me and accepted me, and I never was treated like a freak. I was never mocked or teased or belittled because I don't know a lot. And they just accept me for who I am. And I tell this story a lot, but I never thought I would fall in love, and I never thought anyone would actually love me. And through Zeldathon, I found an amazing, wonderful husband, and I am forever grateful for that. He has helped me through so much in my life and so much darkness in me. And even though I still struggle with a lot of the darkness in me, I have an amazing community of people here who have welcomed me and accepted me for who I am. And I'm just forever grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Carly. Thank you so much. I want to say something, I guess. This one's for Arctic Light. Oh man, that's right after Lucari. That's not a good combo. in terms of, I didn't know about like love was a hard thing for me. I didn't really know what I was like romantic love. I didn't really know it. And when I met him right before Deluxe, he married into the team as well. You know, since the last marathon, we got married. And you know, when I see like, it's crazy to me because like, you know, some of these trophies in here are a lot longer than even my husband's. So, and you know, some of them are brand new. And I think of all the relationships I've had, and I think of course relationship I've had with him, and I'm just so thankful that he's been a part of my life and just being my husband, but also thank you for being supportive of everything I do here at Zeldathon. I don't know if I would have had the strength to make every one of these blocks afterwards if it wasn't for you. So honestly, it really you've helped out a lot. So thank you so much, Max. Oh boy, let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's. Campy. Oh, he's all the way back there.
All right. Lives was my first. Didn't know anyone. I just walked into his house, and then I just became friends with everyone. Zeldathon Adventure was sick. No one crap talk that layout ever, because we put a lot of work into that layout. Please stop. AOTS 2 is never happening. I can guarantee that one. It's dead. But the biggest thing is I want to thank MC for giving me the chance to help out with this entire event. Liz as well and Silver. You guys took a chance on me to try to make this event bigger and better in many different ways, allowing me to push my crazy idea of Piece of Heart, which was an amazing success, which I'm so proud of, and I'm really grateful to be here, to have like some of my best friends on earth, which is MC, which I get to be the best man of his wedding, and Junie, I know like you're one of my best friends, and Greg and Eric, like Jackson, I hate you so much. But thank you for giving me the opportunity to do all of this and be my partner in crime at Director Leaf and creating a great charity group. So thank you.
Hey, Catherine. Get up here. I want to make it official. You have the adventure one as well. You're part of the team since the beginning.
Okay, I'm going to be really short because, like Kelly, I also cry when people are nice to me. So, stop it. My thank you goes to Lizardo. You know why.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Catherine. That was kind of a threatening thank you, but sure. We take them all here. Eric, where are you at?
I'll say some things, I guess. I don't know. I've been sitting there. I've been panicking in my head. Everybody's making me freak out. I'm crying. I'm like going crazy, going stupid in my seat. What am I going to say when I get up here? I just wanted to say, you know, that ever since I found Zeldathon in 2010, just chilling out, 13-year-old me, I've always felt like everybody at Zeldathon, like one of my biggest points here is that everybody here has a purpose, and I'm so lucky that I've met all these people, and I joined the community, and I came, and I've done so many random things like thrown food on myself, and I flipped off the camera once as Billy. I'm so sorry about that one. I made a couple bad jokes here and there, and at the end of the day, it's just so amazing how all this can happen, and it's just like through Zeldathon, I found my purpose, right? And just in here at the not only here at the marathon, but just in life. You know, everybody here is my happiness. You know, they've been there through the ups and downs, and everybody. I can't speak. Please speak correctly. You guys are my everything, and I cannot wait for what we're gonna do at the upcoming marathons. I gotta stop talking now. Thank you. Tequila.
King Bacon. You'll notice that both Andy here and Steph have the second biggest trophy.
I was sitting over there thinking how crazy it is that the only reason I'm here today is because my brother needed a ride one night. To 80A or from 80A, I don't really remember, but I got invited up to your bedroom to that marathon. No. Invited up to the marathon that was going on in the bedroom at the time, 80A, and I had no idea what was going on. My brother just said, some guys are here playing Zelda. So I came up, and I sat, and I think I even got him on donation station, or donation/text station, which is what it was at the time because it was all on one computer. And I was hooked. And I remember going home and just thinking, I want to go back. And it was just like the next marathon came around, and I didn't get to stay the whole time, and I was just like, I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. And then I'm sitting when I was in college, and you sent me the message asking if you could have the marathon at my house. And my first thought was, oh, God, Liz is never going to go for that. But obviously it went through. And through Zeldathon, I've done a whole bunch of crazy things that I never would have done. Cosplaying as the Great Fairy, playing Ocarina of Time more times than I can count. I may not have actually ever finished Master Quest on a Zeldathon stream, but I might someday. That damn fire trial. But I don't know. I just thank you, man.
Choco. Choco.
That's correct. Okay. Hi. Wow, this thing's really long. I've been coming to these events since I was 16. This is ironically also my 16th marathon that I've come to, and I've met so many people, so many that are here now, so many that I met this week and got to hang out with. But there's also a lot of people that haven't returned to marathons in the past, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone. To all of those people, because I can genuinely say that every single one of you I have, I always enjoyed being around every single one of you. Or, though, yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's see, who do we have? Zelda Queen couldn't be here, but thank you so much, ZQ. Hopefully you're all good at home. Clap for ZQ. Clap for ZQ. Scott, get up here.
Yes, everything's here. We're good. We're good. I've had a bit of time to think about this. There's a lot of things going on in my life at the moment. I'm turning 30 in less than a month, so that's a big. Yeah, I know. So that's a big milestone. It's a brand new decade. I've been doing Zeldathon with you guys for what, like 6.5, 7 years now? Yikes, that's a lot of time. You know, I thought about what I wanted to say, and I wrote out a whole bunch of stuff in a Google Doc. But you know, it's crazy all the little things that had to line up for me to get to this point right here. Because you know how I got involved with everything here back in the day was, you know, I went to military university. I was on the path to commission as a second lieutenant in the United States Army, and because of the time frame that I was at university, because of the drawdown in Iraq, they said, thanks for signing up, but we don't need you to be an officer. So right at graduation, they pulled my contract to commission, and I ended up out processing from the Army, and I had no idea what I was going to do. This was 2012, you know, the height of the Great Recession. It was great. You know how it's like, oh, I have a job when I graduate. Oh, wait a minute, no, I don't. So I ended up being a public school teacher for a couple years after that. That was my way of kind of giving back to the community that I had come from in Northern Virginia. And around that time, I got introduced to a little game. Some of you may have, you know, heard of it before. It's called Minecraft. It's a pretty neat game. But that's how I got connected with UMC. You know, through finding a guy named Kurt J. Mack, who is like one of my OGs when it comes to doing charity and gaming stuff together. He's been doing that for a very long time. And that's how I got introduced to the charity gaming community online, and to you guys, you know, through you being a part of Minecraft and everything. And 2013, you know, I became a mod on your channel, got more involved with the community, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, it's like, hey, you want to come to the summer Zeldathon? It's up at my house. I was like, okay. And I drove up, and my first introduction to the marathon was I burst through the front door, and I was on stream. I was like, oh, hi. Like, if there's no buffer time, you're here. That's how everyone got introduced to Sheets as well, because I missed out meeting Zelda Queen by, like, what, 10 minutes? Because I had stopped at Sheets to get a delicious chicken sandwich. And everyone was like, what the heck? It was a very good chicken sandwich. Thank you. But yeah, everyone was like, how on earth could you possibly pass up meeting ZQ? I was like, well, I had to stop at Sheets. And of course, everyone asked, what's Sheets? I was like, boy, you guys are in for a treat. But no, I've been involved with this, you know, I've been to every marathon that's happened except for one since I came on board at Lives. And it's kind of bittersweet. All these things coming together at once. I'm probably not going to be back for, you know, a little while. Maybe, you know, a year, 2 years. I don't know. Because, not through Zeldathon itself, but I met someone very special through a little game called Minecraft. And thank you. I'm going to be getting married to Iris, who was here at the last marathon. We decided to move our wedding up a year because her grandmother is 92, and we would like to get married before, you know, while she's still here. So I'm going to be moving to the UK so that I can, you know, live there with her. And that means that I probably won't be able to come back for a while. And that's really sad to me because, you know, this has been such a big part of my life for this entire decade. And, yeah, I don't know. Just the amount of amazing things that we've all done together over the years. I had a whole bunch of things specifically listed out, and now they're not coming to my mind. But I will tell you, the stuff that we've done for charity is fantastic. $2.6 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of impact, too. You know, one that sticks out for me is all the people that we've helped with charity water. There are wells right now in Africa where people get daily clean drinking water. They have the Zeldathon name on there because of you guys and because of all you guys. You know, it's like something like 10,000 or 15,000 people. I don't remember specifically what it is, but it's a lot of people. That's a really huge impact that everyone made directly in people's lives, and that kind of positivity is something that is, you know, these days really hard to come by, and I think it's really fantastic. And I hope that you guys keep up the great work while I'm away. And it's not goodbye. It's just so long for now, and, you know, I'll be watching. So thank you. Also, MC, you've been a great friend inside and outside of Zeldathon for those 7 years. Lots of good times.
Yes. Thank you. Silver, you want to come up here? Yours was a hard one because you had a Sweden thing you had, you know? You know Sweden? You familiar?
Yes. MZ, are you sure these Lego bricks were cheaper than actual trophies?
No, absolutely not, actually.
But this was a really good idea. I like it.
I knew you would.
So I'm going to thank the media committee for all the good work that they did this marathon cycle. Last marathon cycle went a little bit iffy. This time we really stepped up our game. We didn't miss a single video release. They're available on YouTube. Go check them out, please. We worked a lot of them. Shoutouts to Dark, who like an hour after our first meeting was like, yeah, I finished 6 of the videos. All right. Cool, we have a buffer now, thanks. Shoutouts to Jiggy and Catherine, who did the work without me telling them what to do. You guys know what to do. Good job. Photos. And Jiggy that does Jiggy things. Yeah. Good job. So, MC, we've been doing this for a few marathons now, so I'm just gonna where's the trailer?
All I have to say is this marathon was a lot to put on, so I am sorry.
Okay, that's fair.
Give me like a month. Give me a month. He's putting me on the spot when I need like a month. Let's see here. We have, oh boy, Zach. Here he comes. My good buddy, my good pal.
Give me the thing. Oh, no, that's good. All right, so here's the bit. As you may know, we made a dock that had 1,000 Go Wheel spins in it. Some of them were fun, some of them were clever, some of them were all right. But there's one that I saved till the end. And that's goal number 1001. MC, would you do the honors?
Open the box.
The person to your right must discuss why they love Zeldathon.
Got to do the goal, guys. All right. I'll keep this short because I have to pee, and
Same.
And you have heard my voice enough over 18 of these. Wow. But I've said this multiple times before. The most important thing you can discover about yourself is what you truly love and what you are truly passionate about. And the reason that is so important is because it is the thing that makes you unique. Every single one of us has a unique combination of things we love, things we are passionate about, that motivates us to keep going. And that unique combination is different for all of us. Mine is different than my dad's. You know, even among people that have a lot of overlap, there is still a lot of disparity. For example, MC can keep Link's butt for himself. I don't need it. But, thank you. But it is important to know that, because when you are motivated to make that happen, you are able to come together with a group of everyone else that shares that thing and create something that is 1,000,000 times bigger than the sum of its parts and 1,000,000 times bigger than yourself. And as someone who has a pretty large personality, it is cool to see something that is so much bigger than me, and it is cool to be a part of that, and I am grateful for the chance to help make that. I have had a lot of ups and downs in my life, some of them very extreme, and I can say without even a slight hint of cliche that I do not know where I would be without this. And I do not know where I would be with all of you. And I don't know where I'm going from here exactly. There are a lot of moving parts and a lot of variables up in the air and a lot of things that could occur. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I know it will be awesome. And I know that all of you will be there, many of you in person, and each of you in my heart. I look at all of this with so much gratitude, and I just can't stop but think that 10 years, 25 marathons, and $2.6 million. Isn't it crazy to think we're just getting started?
Steph? Steph?
The bigger the chest, the bigger the... Oh. So, I'm really bad at speeches, and there's probably like 11,000 people watching, or 6,000. I don't care. I came to MC's room also in 2010, invited by another member who's no longer here, but we still love her. And you became my best friend, and my husband's better at math than I am, so 2,000, however many days ago, he donated $20, and I can make the joke, $20 buys you a wife. So, you've been through graduation with me, you've been through a baby with me, you've been through bad breakup with me, and the soulmate I never knew I needed with me. So, thank you, I love you all. Thanks.
Carrie Lynn.
Sup, fam squad? First, I want to say, hey, chat, you're looking cute tonight. You're looking cute. I gotta wait for a chat response. Hold on.
They like it.
Good. I'm happy. Holy crap. See, I didn't go to Classic, so you could take that one. I didn't go to Classic. Better. All right, hold on. Let me. Okay, yeah, it's so good. So, I forgot how long it was that I actually met you. Like 10 plus years. through a YouTube. Yep, through a YouTube series called Stupid Mario Brothers, done by Rich Alvarez. And that man brought me to this man, one of my very best friends. He has been there through a lot of my life. I told him a lot of things, and the night that the most unfortunate thing happened, I immediately went to his house and he cried for 6 hours. Yep. And that's where I I adopted everyone before that, but that's where I kind of adopted the concept of having a lot more moms than I needed. Yeah, you knew my mom. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure almost everyone knew my mom. And she loved Zeldathon. She didn't know what it was when I first started going at Child's Play. She's like, where am I taking you to? And are you going to get stabbed? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to get stabbed. It's a bunch of nerds. Who's going to stab me there? And I remember coming in, the first hug I got was Steph. And I sat on the back couch, and everyone's like, hey, who are you? And I'm like, I'm Peach. And then you sat next to me, and it took you a solid 5 minutes to notice I was actually there.
I was working.
I know you were working. And then you hugged me, and it was great. And then we were all friends, and it was fantastic. And then I continued to be a part of this amazing community and this amazing event. Something that, I will forever hold near and dear to my heart, especially with the connection I have with it with my family and especially with my mom. So thank you. Thank you for being my friends, and thank you for being my family, and thank you to my moms and my aunts and my dads and my brothers and my sisters and everyone who I hold near and dear to my heart. Thanks, MC.
Hey, Liz.
What? Yeah, cool. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. Don't you look at me either. Shut up. Proud of you. Okay, so first I want to give a shout out to Loot Team, as I am queen of the Loot Team. Thank you to Trina and to Lindsay and Phonic, who have worked tirelessly with the Yeti and our shirt artists to make sure everything got done. Thank you to the Yeti. Thank you to Monostash and Ping Pong for your community outreach. We wouldn't have nearly as many community prizes for this marathon as we do if it hadn't been for Monostash working really, really hard on community outreach. She reached out to so many artists and did a wonderful job, and I'm so thankful. Okay. So, no. So yeah, my first marathon was American Red Cross, which was 8.5 years ago, and I've been an assistant director now for 6 years. Stop crying. Oh, should we announce who's retiring after this marathon?
Yeah.
Okay, Pikachu is retiring.
Yeah.
He's an old boy. He's had a lot of facelifts, and he's getting tired. So.
Thank you.
Don't touch the rat. Thank you for being a force for good. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for walking around my house with a camera and eating my Triforce cookies and letting me be extra and
still loving me anyway. Thank you for letting me be such a big part of your life. I was honored to be in your wedding, and I'm honored to be here every time. I love you.
What's your name again?
Yeah, we have some stuff for you. We have some stuff for you. Here.
I'm already crying.
Okay, so Elia made this.
Yes!
It is a t-shirt quilt of a whole bunch of our t-shirts, and the team signed it.
I'm sorry, I can't talk, I'm crying.
You get to explain this one. Mojo did it. Okay. Mojo and Catherine worked on this one.
This is a photo mosaic of a lot of photos. Wait, where's my favorite one? Hang on. Jamie's eyes. Jamie's eyes. Well, we tried to sign it. Sign this if you didn't.
Please come sign it if you haven't.
Give it to me.
Let me see the baby. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for putting so much good into the world.
Thank you. I got things to say, but I've turned to. This is the most amazing thing. I don't even know where I'm gonna hang. I have so much stuff on my walls. I don't know where to put it. I can see it every day. I'll take down the poster. You know the one. It's the one that's behind the stream camera. Here's my award. Okay, I have some notes. Before I talk about 10 years, I want to talk about this marathon real quick, if that's okay. This marathon has been amazing. People like to, I said it in the documentary, it's not fair of us and not good for ourselves. Lock it. It's not fair on us to judge our marathon exclusively by the number right down here. I got it. Because we've had bigger numbers down here, and that's wonderful, and obviously it's about the most charity, but we've had so much amazing stuff this marathon. It's first of all been one of our biggest marathons ever, and so in terms of that number, so thank you very much for that. Especially, of course, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm out of focus if I do that. You guys made the total what it is. Thank you all so much. We've had so many amazing trains this marathon, like insane trains. The events that we all did over here on the set and over here, they've all been super weird and super great. And I love laughing and just I've been trying to take a step back in a lot of ways. This like these couple of past marathons. And one thing I've been trying to do for myself is step back from events, not involve myself, just sit down and watch them. Like when I freaking started busting up during Deal or No Deal and started becoming I love game shows. All the missions we did this marathon, like the legacy missions. Oh, I'm so sorry we had so many missions, but it was so worth it. It all came when we did the thing here. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. It all went great. The prizes were amazing. I had so many amazing moments off stream that I'm sorry, camera. People at home didn't get to see. We have some stuff on the highlight cam we'll put out on the YouTube channel. But they're just genuine moments I shared with my friends, some of the best people in my life. All of you are here, and I wrote down one statistic that this number doesn't represent down here. The viewer count doesn't represent. The donations over time doesn't represent. No statistic can really measure this, except I noticed at this marathon that I received the most hugs I've ever gotten at a marathon, and I really needed it this marathon, and I really did, and I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. Oh no, I didn't want to cry yet. This is the stats part. Oh. I got really emotional when I drew the plan on that. I was like, look at this data. It's beautiful. Liz was freaking out too. We were like such nerds. So 10 years of Zeldathon, if you watch the documentary, you know the story. I invited Zach over to my house, not this one, on Dish. And we was like, all right, let's play games. And it was a struggle. The laptop was overheating. We had Skype people like we'll sing Don't Stop Believin'. And then they just went, Don't Stop Believin'. And then everybody laughed. And then they got really scared. And 10 minutes later, hold on to that feeling. It's like, oh my God, it was so bad. And I'm glad that we could it shows the growth that we've had here as a team. And everybody here has changed so much. Every one of you. Even the folks I saw here day one for the first time at Zeldathon, I've seen you grow just as a Zeldathon team member, learning how things work. I've been making people fail this marathon and just not hovering over them at audio and at donation station. And, I've seen people learn and grow. But, I've seen people grow here for 10 years in some cases and become better people, different people, and just always it just makes me so proud of all of you. Every single one of you, I'm so proud of you. I'm really sorry. I'm going to talk about me for a second. I didn't really want to cry this much, so I made notes. I was like, oh, it's okay, we'll get notes. I've changed a lot over 10 years. I don't watch a lot of the old Zeldathon VODs. I'm so annoying. I mean, I'm annoying now, but God, I was annoying. Like this clip from American Red Cross where Mossies is over there playing the game, and I'm like, hey, who do you like better, Medley or Makar? And Mossies doesn't really like Wind Waker, so he's like, he starts talking to the chatting and he ignores me. And I'm like, Medley or Macker? And then he keeps going. And eventually, I like five of those in. I'm just like, Medley or Macker? I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. Why are people watching this? How do we have this now? If that was then, how? Wait, is there a big chest or what? Mossies was in chat. Oh, I'm really sorry, bro. I know what we were all annoying. It was 8 years ago. God, we were children. I've changed a lot. I feel like I've become a more mature person. I've found who I am as a person. I didn't really know. When I started this, I was wanting to be a film editor. I can tell you after the documentary, I don't want to do that for sure. I like being a marathon director very much. I found who I am. I found my friends. I've figured out, I found out that I'm gay, and so freaking Jamie's like, why are you so horny now? It's like I figured myself out. And that's okay. And what I've been given by all of you is I can't quantify it in any stat. I can't quantify it in any it's hard to even. I'm just so enriched by all of you. Because while you're here at Zeldathon, we laugh and we smile and we're creative and we do funny things. We go and eat together. We come back here. We play board games and it's so much fun. And there's really also a lot of anger and sadness at times. There really is. It's a frustrating thing sometimes to put this on. It's stressful. I had some of the worst times because of Zeldathon, but I don't count those because I've also had some of the best times, and I know that even when things aren't good for me or when I feel like I can't go on, I really do feel like that because sometimes, and you guys pull me out of it, and you guys show me why we do this, and and through it all, at the end of the day, when I think back, I think about how much I care about everyone. I don't want to talk just about you in the room. Of course I care about you, all know that, but I care about everyone watching this. I care about everybody who's like watched Zeldathon even for a moment. I care about the team members who aren't here anymore, who may have moved on. I care about every single dang person who has made this thing good, and that's what I feel like in my heart all the time, and through all the pain, times in anger and frustrations. I know that we have the happiness here that will pull us through it, and we'll keep going and keep making great things, because that's what it's all about. It's about raising money for charity, having fun. That's all it's ever been about. And I just want I want people to know that I care about you at home. I care about you here in the room. I care about every single person, everyone. And there's no exclusions. There's no footnote. There's none of that. I care about every dang single person, and I want everybody to be the best person they can be, do good things, and I'm just really passionate about it. That's all I've ever wanted to say. I've had a hard time saying it, and I feel like I've never had a good platform to say it, so I wanted to do it here right now. So I love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all at home for how much love you've expressed for the marathons. Thank you to everybody who's worked behind the scenes. I have a credits because I couldn't write it all down here. That's why we make the credits. And about the credits, I just want to say this real quick here. Everybody at home, stick around until the end, until we go offline. We're going to go over to Jiggy, but everybody here in the room, stick around. Please, there's a monitor there. There's a monitor over there. Just please, watch the credits. I worked really hard on them. I contacted at the beginning of this year a wonderful friend of the marathon, Rosin, who is amazing. He makes such amazing music, and he graciously made a wonderful medley for the credits, just for Zeldathon and for our 10th anniversary. So stick around until the end. And team, after everything is wrapped, I have some things I like. There's a couple things I want to say to you before we go eat cake, because I know you want the cake. I know you want the cake. But I have some things I want to say to you after the credits are rolled, so don't I'll start bustling. I'll give you a formal let's start celebrating. But I have to go actually start the credits because it's kind of a weird setup. So Jackson, can you just play us out? Just give me a minute and we'll be good. Thank you. Okay, I got recording going. Well, guys, that's another marathon in the books.
Woo!
Yep, that's 25 now.
All right, I guess that means it's time to start planning for 26, right?
Well, I mean, that's kind of why I called this director meeting. Honestly, I think I need a break.
A break? You don't mean...
That's right. We skip the summer marathon.
But how do you think the Zeldathon fans will react?
I mean, if they heard this call right now, I'm sure they would riot.
Now. Silver, I'm sure they would understand. I mean, 2 marathons a year is very draining.
Is there any way we could convince you to do a summer marathon?
What's up?
Good, you're here, Campy. MC was just telling us that we're not going to do a summer marathon.
What? Yeah, I need the time off.
No. You're forgetting about the most important thing, MC. The Zeldathon cinematic universe.
The Zeldathon cinematic universe? I haven't heard about that since...
Campy, you're absolutely right. When one phase ends, another must begin.
Wait, I saw the ZCU plans myself. Are you telling me it's time for...
Oh yeah, it's definitely time for this.